So I'm not going to be wasting any time. You've seen the title. This is Duchess. So she is a 14 to 15-year-old, possibly an Irish sports pony. We're not actually sure as her breeding is unknown, but she is definitely an Irish pony. She's an Irish breed. Yeah. Before I show any of the videos, I just quickly wanted to say that when she was 3, she moved over here and she's had the same owners from 3 to about 5-6 months ago, and they only ever did hacking with her to our knowledge. Whether or not she did any jumping is beyond me. Only a hacking pony, and then they sold her for their own personal reasons, and the person who bought her has been trying to bring her on as a bit of a show jumping pony, but unfortunately she has her other horses to focus on, so had to sell her. So because she was only a hacking pony, she doesn't have the best schooling, so she does like to trot with her head in the air. Unfortunately, that's not her fault, it's just the way she was taught. She finds the trotting very hard, so she does prefer canter, but yeah, she doesn't have the best schooling, so please just bear that in mind when you're watching these videos.
I can see it in your eyes. You've seen the moon and its darker side.
Also, just quickly wanted to say that she jumps everything very big, and she's got a very powerful jump, and I'm just not quite used to that, so ignore me being just launched over every fence.
But I won't rush this love. I can wait even if it's hard to take. One moment is enough. I will be standing here right by your side. I will be standing here till the end of time. I will be standing here all through the night, till the stars align.
Just quickly want to talk about this fence here. I was not riding my best, I will admit that. I was really not helping her out very well. I'm sorry, Duchess, but yeah. And considering the fact that she has not done that much jumping, she is a very honest pony and completely saved me here. Honestly, this jump was just completely my fault. She saved me. But after me completely messing up, she just takes everything in her stride, and we just head round to the next fence, and she jumps these next two beautifully. I was very pleased with it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit scared coming down to this line. Wasn't quite sure what to think. I did get her on a dodgy angle to the first one, but she really helped me out over the next fence.
But I won't rush this love. I can wait even if it's hard to take.
This next fence, again, sacked the jockey. I just got her so deep into it, bless her, and she just absolutely pinged herself over it. You can see I wasn't ready for it, and you can't actually hear in the video, but I slammed my foot against the jump wing. So I didn't actually think I was going to be coming to this next jump, so I was in trot. It was a small fence, so I was like, yeah, okay, we can get over in trot. But then she was like, oh no, okay, let's canter. So I was like, oh, okay, we're in canter then. She's on the wrong leg, but then I noticed, and then I just help her fix it. We come down to this weird line that I decided to do, and she pings it nicely. And for my first ever ride on her, I was very pleased. I felt like we connected quite well, and of course that's what you want when you try a horse. You want to feel as though you have a connection, and you want to like the horse. And yeah, I was very happy with her. We then, a week later, took her to a arena hire to see what she was like out and about, and her owner got on her before me, so she was a little bit tired by now because she's fat, she's a bit unfit, it's fine. So we did just I just warmed her up as if her owner hadn't already ridden her, because I wanted to just get a feel for her first before we started jumping. She went around really nice, didn't really care about any of the other things. As you can see here, she does hold her head quite high. As I was mentioning earlier, she does not have that good schooling, which we're going to try and amend. We're gonna try and help her. So yes, there are a couple of rider errors coming up when we start jumping. Sack the jockey, seriously, she almost did at some points, so stay tuned for that. She was quite excited, so she was moving a bit forward, so there were some points where I was like, no, come back to me please, thank you. As you can see here, she does just speed up a bit, but it's fine, I wasn't too bothered by it. I was like, oh, she's just excited, new place, whatnot. She has actually been to this venue a couple of times before, but yeah, you know, horses get excited every time they go somewhere, it's just natural.
Changing in the sky, it gets a little lighter over time. Yes, it's true, I'm falling hard for you, but I won't rush this love.
So Duchess is the horse that you really have to sort of hold her hand when you're going into a jump, because she's very inexperienced. And so here I just sort of sat there and she was like, no, I need you to work with me here. So we came back at it and I got myself together. I started actually properly riding her to this, and we got a bit deep to it, but she just flies over it. Honestly, this pony, she's got such a big jump on her.
I don't know, is that a blue water? No, don't do that jump.
So this next clip, I have a reputation for not being able to ride doubles that well. I don't know what it is, but I've sort of freaked out. I was like, oh my god, what if I do bad with this? And she was like, if you're gonna do bad with this, I'm not gonna bother jumping it. So I was like, oh dear, that was totally my fault, so it just came around again. I was sort of thinking about it, like, okay, how can I do this better? And I came at a very bad angle. We jumped it on a bad angle, again, completely my fault, so we missed out the second half of the double. But then we came around and I started riding her properly. Yes, there we go. Flies over these jumps. You can see I really got after her there. She was very tired by now, and I just can't ride doubles.
I will be standing here right by your side. I will be standing